Yeah.
I'm going to ask that question on Facebook. Does anybody else feel the need to?
Yeah, exactly. It is.
Does anybody think it's strange that
their hairdresser's always got a sinus infection? Well, two things happen with that. There's a lot of people that have allergies, and there's a lot of there's stuff to be allergic to in this business. Yes, a lot of fumes, a lot of smells, a lot of.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of stupid girls that do drugs.
Oh yeah.
And they're. Okay, let me do your hair, because, I really have missed you a lot. It's so good that you're here and whatever it is, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Let me go blow my nose. I'll be right back. It's like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I always got called filthy names because I always pointed it out to them. But I had this one girl that I worked with, and she just could not do drugs, right? And she always talked through her nose. And she had really long brown hair, and it was really naturally wavy, and she was a gorgeous little thing. And she runs in the bathroom in the middle of a haircut when one of her girlfriends comes to visit her.
Oh.
She's doing this guy's hair. She runs into the bathroom, comes back out, all gacked out, all stupid, all loud, and her client goes, and I'll never forget it because I could hear my daughter bugging laughing so hard I couldn't stop. She had a big rock of coke stuck in her hair for where she went down all over the bathroom sink, and here he's getting his hair going, you might want to go chop that back up. You know that trashy bitch went back in the bathroom and it was gone. You know she didn't pick it out and throw it on the ground.
Jeez. No way.
Yeah, she got fired eventually. It was a bummer. Nobody could believe it. I was like, whatever. That stupid bitch. Oh yeah, or have clients that come in that are always standing you up, standing you up, standing you up, standing you up. And I've learned never, I just don't book them anymore.
Yeah.
Or they leave me because I won't, you need to feel sorry for me. I'm like, I can't. Because every time you make an appointment, you miss it, and then when you come in, you're hungover or high. And I ain't got the time for you or partied out ass. I think the #1 pitfall in our market here for young hairdressers is the whole trying to be cool, and they go out with all their party buddies. Remember, your party buddies will only have money for drugs and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
They sure as hell ain't gonna have money for their hair.
Mm-hmm.
And getting them to be consistent. Oh dude, I ran out of money, I'm sorry I didn't call you and cancel my appointment. Yeah, because you did.
Yeah, it's...
Got high the whole weekend and drunk the whole time, and I was waiting for you all day Saturday.
Well, and you don't realize how much that actually happens. I had an appointment on Wednesday, and I was hoping Ben was going to get out earlier, and because they said 2 to 4 hours after surgery.
Oh sure.
And it wasn't a major. It was actually just I got some contacts, and was going to get them checked on Wednesday afternoon. And finally, at like 2 o'clock. And they said, well, it's not a big deal, just call Mo's. No. So about 2 o'clock I called and I said, he's not going to get done. I'm not going to get out of here in time to make this appointment. And this guy just went on and on about, well, at least you called, we really appreciate it. And it's like, is it that serious of a problem that people just blow things off nowadays?
Yes. Or they don't want to tell you no. They don't want to be rude. They don't want to say, no, I can't afford it, or no, I'm not going to be there, or no. They're like, okay, because it's better to say, oh, I didn't mean to miss the appointment, instead of no, I'm not coming.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, wow.
So you're wasting people's time and money, and
Right. Exactly.
By not at least having the courtesy to call. I don't know.
Yeah,
it just
call.
really blew me away that people, the way
you're telling your age now, Leanne, without saying it.
I know.
That's a maturity level thing. Someone's mature. Whoopsie poo.
Yeah, imagine that. No, when you're telling your kids those things is when it really shows.
Right.
They look at you like, or better yet, when your kids start acknowledging, that they could have called and they could, it's like,
Yeah. Maybe they're listening to me.
Yeah. So let's say we had a new grandbaby.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, and then we had her baby. And we went through the whole, well, she only did like, what did she do? Like 12 hours of hard labor.
What?
12 hours of any labor is enough, let alone hard
Oh,
labor.
and
Shit.
She did 12 hours, dilated to an 8, finally asked for a epidural, and about an hour and a half after they gave her the epidural, said, we're going to have to do a C-section. We got to get her out now. And it's like, oh my God, poor kid. She's so wanting to have an epidural. The second time. She had her first was like that too. But she went through like 30 hours of hard labor before they could do a C-section. So now she knows that she's got one more chance, but she's not having a C-section, or she's not having a natural.
It's so sad.
It is. It was really hard on her. She's like, but you guys told me I was doing good.
Right.
It's like, but Amanda, you were. You know? You could see the baby's head. She's just shaped the wrong way to deliver her baby.
Yeah, there's something about us girls with our wide hips. Baby just drops out.
Yeah.
Hey.
She's, walks out of the hospital wearing her stupid little size 3 pants.
Exactly. Sad. Pelvis actually has to spread during that.
Yeah.
It physically
it's-
changes a female's
Oh yeah,
body.
it does. Kind of like, you want me to feel sorry for you. At what point here?
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. There's a part of me that's pissed off. Just because you're still thin, bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
love you. Mommy loves you.
Yeah, and then she comes in after her. I took her.
Now, is
to
this one of your adopted children?
No, biological.
Biological, so Ashley, your daughter, awesome.
Yeah. I took her to her week appointment to get her incision checked after 7 days, and she comes out. She's like 3 pounds less than she was before she got pregnant. So, and it's just like, I don't care. Why do I,
You just look at her. How are you, my child? I can look at stuff and blow up 20 pounds.
Exactly. And Ben and I do that. Well, Ben and I, and then the oldest one does that too.
Yeah,
And
just depends.
Dave and the 2 middle ones can eat, and not get it.
You must love that metabolism. Love it while you got it, honey. Because getting it restarted sucks. Believe me, it's a lot of hard work.
The only thing
I told somebody the other day, I don't look like I swallowed the whole basketball. I'm going to couple off the rack now. It's a lot of work getting your metabolism to move.
Oh, I know.
Yay, your roots are gone.
It's when the kids are sitting there and they walk up behind you and start pulling your hair apart. You need to get your hair done.
I love your
I
kids.
know I do.
What good kids you have. That's right.
It's
Tell mommy how kaka she looks so that she'll come get her hair done.
they do.
Good boy.
They do.
Your kids are good for business.
Oh yeah. Definitely. I gotta get the 3 boys and the little ones. They need summer haircuts. So they're redoing our street, our little cul-de-sac,
Right.
and we've decided we're taking out the side yard that we had, and we've got a 30-foot truck trailer, and when we put it up in there, it's so unlevel that the wheels on this side are like on the ground, and on this side we've got like 3 feet of boards that have to go under the wheels to level it out.
Right.
So it's way off. So we're going through there, and they came over, Matt brought the skidoo over, whatever it is, and dug up all the dirt and piled the grass up, and they've got it figured out what they're going to do. And then last week we find out they're going to come through and redo the cul-de-sac. So Jake manages to come over yesterday, just as all the granite guys, the construction guys were there, and the muni guys. And he comes over and he goes out, spends like 15 minutes out buddying up with these construction guys, and he's literally got them doing the yard for us.
Awesome.
I mean, the only thing he didn't ask them to do was when they have their compactor out there to run through the yard and pack it down. But he figured he'd wait till he got a little closer to time to do that to ask them.
Well, if you're on the edge, they have to redo it anyway.
Oh yeah,
It's an easement.
yeah, that's right. Well, it's in a cul-de-sac, so they only have to do the front part. But he's got them, they're gonna bust out, they're gonna lay the curb the way he wanted it laid, and just got everything. And it was like, you get their construction workers.
Right.
They're great. Give you Amanda's number and you can call her and say, your mom's roots need one. That'll work.
You just need to start booking it every 8 weeks, every 2 months.
I know. Like, I keep looking at it going, I gotta get in, I gotta get in, I gotta get in. But I swear, if you looked at my calendar, you'd say, when do you do anything?
What am I saying? I'm right there with you. Next thing you know, everybody's everywhere.
Yeah. You got constant appointments, or if it's not, if I don't have enough on my own, but Amanda has a baby and she can't drive, so I'm taking her for her appointments and, adding this one in and that one in, and, it's like, holy crap.
Hey, without me, there's no we assholes. I
Yeah.
get at least 2 hours to get my hair done, and if you guys don't like it, I'm on
Yeah.
strike. I had a client years ago that her husband was like, you should cut your hair, blah, 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 blah. I said, really? Make him wash it and clean it and style it for you every morning. So he's like, I would do that. So he does it. He's like, when can we get her hair cut? That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, see, and Dave's never been like that. He's always, well, go get it done if you need to get it done.
Yes, honey, you run Mom's taxi service while I do it, and we'll see how that
That would
goes.
be, exactly.